All right, folks, we have a Permobil M3 orange color. This chair has a larger seat than normal, so hopefully this will work out for some of you who want a larger seat on an M3. It already has a large seat. If not, we can make the seat smaller. But this chair is fully loaded. It has 5 electrical functions, okay? This chair only has 2 miles, so it's practically brand new. 2 miles, so it's really never used technically, okay? This chair has the 5 electrical function. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and it also has the anterior tilt, which is the seat going forward a little bit. 5 electrical functions. So let's start with the first one. We're going to start with the seat lift. You can work the functions through the box right here or through the switch, through the joystick, but I'm going to use the switch box back here. It's quicker for me. So the first button, when you start, you're going to start at 22 inches when you're down. 22 inches here, and by the time you're all the way up 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches all the way up to the top, okay? This chair has a 300-pound weight capability, okay? So we don't want someone right at 300. It'd be better if it was a little less than 300 pounds in this chair, okay? So here's the seat lift, elevated, and you can see how this chair still drives at a good speed with the seat elevated. So these are just marvelous chairs. Okay, let's look at the base while we have the seat elevated all the way to the top. We have 14-inch wheels here, solid tires. They will not mark your floor. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have an anchor point here. There's another one inside the fork right here. There's 2 of these on this side, 2 on the opposite side. You have 4 of these. This is where you secure your chair if you're going to transport your chair, okay? Tires, as I said, are non-marking. You have suspension back here you can't see. It's a huge shock inside of here. This is where you get your super smooth ride out there, okay? Also, there's 2 motors on this chair. You can see the motors. You can see the end of the motors right here. You can see 2 reflectors. The motors go this way directly to the wheel, okay? This chair weighs over 400 pounds. So if you had an issue with the chair and you had to roll it for some reason, hopefully you'll never have an issue, but if you had an issue, how would you move it around, okay? Well, you want to make sure the power is off. So you want no resistance in the motors. Right here on top of the motor, you'll see a reflector here and a reflector there. But right on top of the reflector, you can see this moves a little bit right here. There's a little screw. That's your handle to put the chair in neutral. All you have to do is push that lever inward. And what that does, it unlocks your wheel. You have to do both motors on both sides, okay? It unlocks your wheels. When you're done moving around, make sure you bring the lever back this way, put it back in gear, and then you turn your power back on over here, okay? So that's your neutral levers there. All right, so I'm gonna turn the chair over a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna bring the seat back down. As the seat's going down, let me show you the swing away joystick. So this enables you to get closer to a table because now you can move the joystick away from the front. If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side with no problem at all. So now we've got the seat going down. The arms do flip up on this chair, so if you want to flip the arms up, it's getting caught up on this belt here. So the seat is down. The next thing I'm going to show you is the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here goes back, okay? So when the base goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back because they're all connected together. Okay, there we go. The next thing I'm going to show is the electric feet. So these legs are adjustable. So if you're 5 feet tall or 6'2", we can adjust the length of these legs. Okay, so if you needed some good circulation, that's a little extreme, but that would be good circulation. But even if you're halfway tilted, let's just do halfway, you can see halfway tilted right here, your feet would still be higher than your body, okay? I'm gonna bring the tilt back down. So now we've covered 3 functions. One more function here we need to do, or 2 more actually, is the electric recline. The electric recline, so the arm will flip up once I give it out. It's too close to the seat belt here. So when you get the chair, the arm will flip all the way. It will not hit the safety belt right here. So if you were going to recline the seat because you wanted to take a nap or whatever, relax, you're pretty much flat. There you go. That's what it would look like if you were laying flat in this chair, okay? So I'm gonna bring the seat back up, and I'm gonna bring the legs back down. I'm doing two functions at once. The legs are going down, the back's coming up. Bring the back up to where it's going to be driving position. And now we have one function left, is the anterior tilt, okay? Now the anterior tilt, sometimes you have to hit the button twice. It's the tilt button, but you hit it on the front part of it. And what it does is sometimes you have to elevate the seat a little bit, just elevate the seat lift, and then hit the tilt, and you can see, look at that, folks. That's called your interior. You see how high it is on the back? It started over here. So that's called your anterior tilt. So this chair has 5 electrical function, okay? It has 2 miles. The seat on this chair is extra large. So the seat is 22 wide by 20 deep. It's got a large back, so it's set up for a large person. But if this is the chair you want, it's too big, we can change the cushion, we can change the back, we can make it whatever size you want. This one has a chest belt, so it keeps you in the chair. So if you needed that type of belt, if not, we can put a regular belt, a bottom belt if we have to. The arms flip up, as I said earlier, on both sides. Now remember, because of the size, if you're going to buy this chair, these arms are at 28 inches. From here to here is 28 inches, and they'll both flip up because they're getting caught on that belt here. 28 inches is your magic number. So remember, with a big seat, your arms go up, go out, because the base is only 24 inches. But because your seat is bigger than the bottom of the chair, this is what's got to go through the door, okay? So 28 inches is your minimum on this seat. So now, of course, if we make the seat smaller, everything's going to come in, okay? When you charge this chair, you take your Permobil charger, you plug it right below your joystick, and as soon as it goes all the way up to 100%, the charger will stop charging. This chair the factory says that it'll go up to 15 miles on a battery charge, okay? So that's good condition. That means if you're outside, you're going uphill, you're in the grass, you use the seat lift to tilt or recline, the person's heavy, it's going to take some of that mileage away from you. But it's just a good number. That's what the manual says, up to 15 miles on a battery charge. Okay, so you do have a Roho cushion on here. I didn't mention that. This is the most expensive air cushion you can get. It has a little valve right here. We can pump air in the valve right there, a little plastic pump, and you can adjust the pressure of the cushion any way you want. Okay, so let's recap. This is a Permobil M3 for mid-wheel drive. That means you have the best turning radius in your house. It turns on itself. Okay, I can do this all day long in the same spot. One more thing about the chair, then I'll finish it up. Back here, you have these right here, these cylinders. If I turn this cylinder, it'll tip the arm up like that. So this one for this side, that one for the other side. When you receive your chair, we always have the power off. You have to go here, right in here, and you'll hear it. I've just turned the power off in the chair. So when you get your chair, put your hand in here, push it left. Now the power is back on. Of course, when you have the power back on, you do have to go up front and turn the power back on. Okay? Once the power is back on the front, then you can just drive your chair. This chair has a top speed of 6 miles an hour, so this chair is pretty quick. So let's recap. Permobil M3. This chair has 2 miles, has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and the anterior tilt. It has the Roho air cushion. It has the swing away joystick. It has gel arm, which I did not tell you earlier. These are gel arms on both sides. Arms flip up. You have a chest guard. You have a headrest that's fully adjustable. You have the Permobil suspension and the Permobil quality. So if you need a chair with a large seat, this would be, with no mileage, this would be a really nice one. So this is a Permobil M3 power chair. This one is pretty fast. It shows 6.3 miles an hour. 6.3 miles an hour it shows on the speed gauge here. And when you stop, it has electromagnetic brakes in the motor, so the motors stop the chair pretty quick within a foot or two, okay? So this one here has the seat lift, the tilt, the recline, and the interior tilt. The suspension on these is just phenomenal. Of course, as I said earlier, all the high-end chairs like this will have high suspension, high, good quality ride. So you can see how well it goes through the grass. If your grass is good like mine, you'll be okay, but you don't want deep grass and sandy grass. I'm gonna elevate the seat so you can see me driving with the seat elevated, how fast it goes. So if you're gonna drive this chair with the seat elevated, please, flat surface, in the house, movie theater, restaurants, really not in the backyard, okay? You have to take care of these chairs if you want them to last, okay? They are nice, they're expensive, but you do have to take care of them. So the seat's elevated now. Let's see how fast it'll go. So 3 miles an hour. So it shows at the top speed, by the time I hit the fence, it was 3 miles an hour. So if you're looking for a nice chair with 12-inch seat lift, tilt, recline, electric lag, interior tilt, orange in color, the seat is kind of large, but if that's what you want, we'll leave it. If not, we can adjust the seat. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.